samurai. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth into worlds, into realms very much well travelled at this point as we hit the hostess clubs and talk to a bunch of hostess for pretty much 2 hours straight. Yay! Actually, in fairness, we have found a way through, so that's not too bad, but there are many, many more trials that await us, and even more trials when we get to the hostess training stuff. And I also forgot to close down a bunch of things on my end before I streamed, and now I've done it. Marvellous. Hail, Hoodlum! Welcome, and to each and every one of you, be you a chat, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives, welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we spent 2 hours going around the hostess clubs of Kamurocho, apart from that brief, glorious moment where I was talked into playing Mahjong, and we completely obliterated the competition, and for that, we are now going to be potentially rich. Also, why is that? There we go. Fixed it. But yes, we have had many things and done many stuff, and now we must do many things and do, yes, you are right, many stuff. So, with that said, come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is Yakuza 4 Remastered. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the PlayStation is turned on, lest I get into a fist fight with the HDMI output again. So, let's go, shall we? Oh. Slow days at work lately. Not really. Mostly spent my time working on spreadsheets or figuring out how to write a Docker file. Here's a question. Will Nintendo be the same when the likes of Miyamoto eventually retire? Possibly. There we go. I can't imagine it getting... They tend to stick to the traditional values, the Japs, so it might be alright. If they hand it over to a Nintendo of America for full oversight, then probably not. Though if you talk to some insiders, Nintendo's struggling as it is anyway because it's all built on nostalgia. And, well, nostalgia won't last forever. Apparently it's hard to get the young crowd in, but in fairness, the young crowd is difficult to get into anything, be it sports, martial arts, music. It's all just a lot of older people because the kids are all Netflix and Fortnites and the floss. And I sound like a real old man right now. I am old man Ezio. I should probably get an emote like that, but I don't want to do that to either of the girls, so I'll just, yeah, me. You don't need my face in an emote. We'll stick to the waifus. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh dear, I really am an old man. Right, let's go to one of the hostess clubs and see. Never mind. Suspicious male reports stalking a woman in Nakamachi Alley. Is this Nakamachi Alley? It is Nakamachi Alley. Now, in or around? Found them. I've forgotten how to do Tiddlywink's voice now. Marvellous. Tamiyama's or Takiyama's or Tamiya's or whatever. I'll remember his name eventually. Come on, you know you want to hang out with me.
I told you, I'm not interested. Somebody get this guy away from me before I hit him with this moped.
Hey, I'm with the police. You better knock it off before I haul you in. Huh? You mind your own business, smartass. I pick up chicks however I like. I am the master of the pickup artists. I was told that by my mother. Oh yeah, I'm not Sajima. Right. Not dead, by the way. TikTok is to blame. It's all short content for shorter attention spans, so can't concentrate on the important stuff. They're gonna have fun when they get to the world of work, aren't they? Then again, they can't take criticism either. Well, some can take criticism, and others really, really cannot. They take it as a massive dent to their mental health if you dare so criticize them because they're too used to being told, oh no, you're your own special snowflake. And it's just, no, you've screwed up. You've deleted the entire core of an operating system and blitzed half of a computing lab, you have done screwed up. You are an idiot. A very clever idiot, but an idiot nonetheless.
You really saved me. Please take this as a token of my gratitude.
Yay!
Please, detective, give me your babies. I can't do that. See you later.
What were we doing? Oh, right, yeah, hostess. Bottom, bottom, bum, body Buddha, I forget which hostess is in here. I shall enter your hostess club, and I shall lose a vast quantity of money. It is Himika. Okay, we can talk to Himika. Where's my mouse gone? I used to know someone that deleted System 32 to make space for a game. How do you do that, though? Windows is locked down enough that you can lock it down from deleting System 32. Linux is easy. You just say, yeah, I'm the admin. I want to delete this entire directory and ignore the safeguards. And it just goes, oh, okay. But with System 32, this is... He was a child at the time. I don't care how old he was. I still want to know how they managed it. That's some high-level stuff. Well, depending on which operating system it is, I suppose, but still. It was XP. Ah, that explains it. Right. Ezio, you're from Liverpool, right? I think I heard someone say that, unless I'm confusing you with somebody else. No, I'm from near Liverpool. Well, I'm on the outskirts, but yeah, I'm from Liverpool.
嬉しい。楽しんでいってくださいね。
Oh, that's right. We did talk to the other one because we're already at full heart. We're already at 10 hearts. So yeah, okay. Your scouter is. Yes, it was only this afternoon that I stole some wheels off a nearby car. I was there all week. Hey, awesome. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you saw the free graces. If you don't know what the free graces are, they're down by the docks, near the museum. Near the big building with the two birds on the roof, if you want a landmark, I suppose. Then there's also, was it St. Paul's Beacon? The Radio City big revolving restaurant thing as well. Curly's Woodwind is also a good shop. Well, Curly's is actually just a big music shop. Lots of guitars. Brilliant woodwind place. The chaps behind the counter, brilliant. I know them rather well. Never played with them, though. But in the musical sense, before anyone gets any stupid ideas. That's where I get my instrument serviced, actually. Clarinet and saxophone. Because, well, I don't play anything else. I tried the harmonica once. Oh, I own an ocarina as well. That's locked in the safe. There's something about it controlling the flow of time, but she said she was a princess, and I'm not entirely sure. I'm convinced that she was. Was around Gay World at one point. I don't believe I know that shop, but okay. I think that's what my sister's boyfriend called it. And no, this isn't me trying to go gay Beatles. How has that become a running joke of the stream? Although that is damn good. I'm actually serious this time. Fair enough. It's on a street with, yes, it's in the gay district. I can understand that one. That's fine. I've just, shockingly enough, it's not an area of Liverpool I've ever frequented. If I'm ever in Liverpool, it's usually around Central Station, and there's the Irish bar across the way, there's the Adelphi on the corner, and then there's up Regent Street. There's the bombed out church. Hopefully you saw that. That was blown up during the war, and well, it's now a memorial. And then there's the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Hall. Is it the Philharmonic Hall? Yes, I think it is the Philharmonic Hall. That's where I played a concert last August with the local woodwind band. Well, wind orchestra, technically, but still. Oh, went to Duke Street Market. Ah, fair enough. Is that the one with all the food, or am I thinking of a different one? Sorry, I'm waxing lyrical when I should be playing a game. The most I know about Liverpool is Football and Brookside. There's also the Titanic Museum, the Beatles. I'm guessing you probably went to the Cavern if you're a tourist. No, but I saw a sewage pipe erupt. Yes, most of the cities in this country have gone bankrupt, so that is to be expected, unfortunately. Oh, there's also the Taipan Chinese restaurant. Very good, apparently, right above a Chinese supermarket. And then if you go down by the docks at night, you can hear a beautiful clittery-clattery of people playing mahjong in the parlours. And usually losing the family fish and chip shop in a game of mahjong before winning it back. Liverpool has its own colourful sides. Then you can go to Manchester and see a bunch of zombies. So, awesome. Welcome to the North. Technically, isn't Scotland the North? We're the Midlands. If you think about it in a UK sense.
谷村さん。
Should I give her a present? Sure. Here. Have this double headband.
This for me?
あ、どうも。
Oh, thanks.
I assume she's not
何がありま
impressed.
す？
I had Chinese in England. Not impressed. Depends which Chinese you went to. Well, yes, but the Northerners are avid about it, typically when it comes to gravy. I like gravy. Gravy is one of God's great gifts to this mighty nation. I was going to say holy nation, but that might have been going a bit too far. England is kind of infamous for having bad Chinese food. Unless you go to a Chinese restaurant owned by a Chinese family, and they tend to actually know what they're doing. If you go to a local fish and chips shop expecting a gourmet Chinese meal, you're going to be slightly disappointed.
You want to order something?
Sure. What do I order? The cheapest thing. Oh, the chicken in the brisket. Marvelous. Also, Ezio. This was owned by the Chinese people. Oh, sorry. This was owned by Chinese people. It was just crap. I was going to say, can you remember the name, but I don't want to put them on blast. Oh, dear. It wasn't the Taipan, was it? No, it can't have been the Taipan, otherwise I would have died. Yeah, no, it couldn't have possibly been. Because I know somebody who frequents that place, and I trust his opinion on food. The worse the Chinese looks outside, the better the food is. Also, if the place had the same name for years and years and years. Yes, it's like Indian. You know it's a good Indian place if you go inside and you can't read the menus. And it's just filled with Indian people. Because they all just, you know that is some good Indian food right there. Admittedly, you have to ask somebody to help you with the menu, but you're not going to be disappointed. Then if you go to Mr. Chicken's House of Indian, you might be a bit more dubious. I can attest to that. Had a place near me. Oops, forgot. That's fine. That's why part of the boss is there. Alright.
Hi.
I should be. Oh, yeah, right. She's got the southern accent. Oh, that's going to screw me over. Chicken in the brisket. Crappiest looking place you ever did see. Well, don't go to the back alleys then. No, right. Food was slamming. Sorry, you're saying that was never mind. I get what you mean now. I get what you mean now.
すいません。
Sumimasen. Yeah, sumimasen.
Then they got done for keeping the chicken next to the
乾
bath.
杯
Oh dear.
楽しんでいってくださいねはいどうぞ
Did you at least visit a Weatherspoons for breakfast? Surely you went to a Weatherspoons at some point. A cheap beer,
ね
okayish food. And if you ever need to go to the toilet, you're going on a grand adventure to the Lonely Mountain. For Weatherspoons in the morning. Look, when I've been on karate courses, especially in Windsor, it's usually easier. Oh, no, actually, definitely when I was in Windsor, not so much when I'm in Paisley. But it's usually a case that we just go to the Weatherspoons in the morning. We park up at the sports centre, we walk up the Thames, go to the Weatherspoons, bang opposite Windsor Castle, give the king a quick wave as we see him in the window, and then we go and have our meal. We'll have breakfast in Weatherspoons, and then we'll trundle back down the canal, the river path. Not canal, it's the Thames. We trundle back down the river path, off to the sports centre, and do 3 hours of training. This was a high... I did actually, however, this was a high-class one. My shoes actually left the floor in this one. You got picked up by the bouncer and thrown out a window? Nah. Sorry. I get it. I get it. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Right. Well, yes. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Me to you. Anyway, right. But no, I meant the floor was not sticky. Yeah. I got blind drunk in a Weatherspoons a few years ago. Where one of the chaps, there was a leaving do, and one of the chaps was basically sat at the table with his phone under the table ordering us glasses of whiskey. And I think it only ended when I was so out of my mind that I ended up catapulting a glass of whiskey clean off the table. And then we concluded, yes, it's probably a point where we should call it quits for the evening. But yes, thankfully I've not been... Oh no, I have been... Maybe not that drunk since, though I have come close. Hence why fever time is now disabled. Or whiskey time, even. Although ultimately hot drinks isn't bad. Fair enough. I usually go for the beer if I'm in Weatherspoons. Well, no, obviously not in the morning. If I'm going for breakfast, I don't have a beer before training. That's disaster. I'll have a coffee, which is fine because it's pretty much free refills. I'll have a pint of apple juice, though they insist on putting ice in it. And then I'll have a breakfast. Beer in Weatherspoons can be hit or miss. It depends on what they've got on. If they've got Shipwright, which is some weird American sweet nonsense, then no. My sister manages that Weatherspoons, as a matter of fact. Well, used to. Fair enough. Fair enough. So she knew what was up. It's always good to have an inside... Well, most of the time it's good to have an inside line on places, so yeah, it's fair enough. Good morning, Sam. I want you to meet a member of my family.
はい
Well, he's actually a member of the family. I guess he's sort of my partner.
ちょっと待って
Hey, I didn't know. Wait. Hey, we don't know each other that well.
へへへ
Here he is. Looky, looky.
It's a cat. Good job. That's a cat.
どう
Where she met her boyfriend. No, I don't believe in fate. All star signs. That's fair. That's fair.
It's my pet, Nyanshu. He was a bun, ain't he?
What a jerk. That's probably not the response I'm looking for. Unfortunately, I don't quite know where I'm up to, so
I
Mika. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Life's just me. Who can you trust? What he does? Partner in crime. Height matters. Stress. Chewy says what he wants. Pet peeves. Spell training consultations. Wrong weakness. Cutie. You named him chump. There we go. Partner. How did I miss that for about 5 minutes? Or Destiny's Child. I don't believe in fate or star signs or Destiny's Child, but those two were meant to be. That's alright then. It's illegal to be served alcohol in Scotland before 10 AM, by the way. Unless in an airport. I did not know that. When's the cutoff then? Because I'm guessing it's somewhere between between 5 AM and 10 AM, because I distinctly remember last time I was in Paisley, I was drinking whiskey until 2 o'clock in the morning. And we had to get kicked out of the bar because they wanted to close up. Also, if you go to you can tell the Scousers when you go to an airport, because they're the ones drinking beer at about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're on a plane! Let's have a pint! It's also illegal to not have food deep fried. What, in Scotland? Well, in fairness, they have deep fried Mars bars, so yeah, I can believe that. 10 PM for shops, and it depends on the pub as a late license. Oh, fair enough. I'm assuming this one did. Also, Scotland has a zero policy on drink driving. If you've had a drink, you're not allowed to drive. Whereas England has a 2-unit rule, I think, I believe. So if you're 2 units over you can have it up to 2 units, and then if you're over 2 units, then you're drunk and you're not allowed to drive. Let's see, Scotland will deep fry anything. They'll deep fry you in a Mars bar, a cream egg, and a gay beetle named Charles. And an entire pizza. I think I've set chat off now. Whoops. Let's get back to talking to the waifu. Well, hostess. I suppose she's got a cute charm about her. Cats are cute, but I'm more of a dark person. I've forgotten his voice already. Oh, why's that? Not like going out for walks with Dex. You can't walk a cat. Believe me, my friend, people do walk their cats. My sister has 3 cats, and 2 of them she has a little harness for to take them walking around the garden. This happens. Good Lord, I remember when I was a child in France and there was some woman wandering around with a cat in a pram, and it's just, why have you got a cat in a pram? The cat does not need a pram, the cat needs to go and hunt and do stuff. It's a cat. Oh, dear God, Ben, it's like women who put dogs in handbags. It's just, why? It's a dog. It has it walks. It has legs. I know it's the size of a small rat, but it can walk. You don't have to carry it in a handbag. What if it needs to? It's stupid. Really is stupid. It's just because we have a national treasurer who ran a channel with a show called Does It Fry? Proves nothing. Look at the Tokyo man with multiple cats in a pram. Yes, that one. There's also a really awesome dude in Japan who has a pet tortoise that he takes for walks. Just saying. He doesn't put in a pram. He literally has the tortoise and it walks. I don't think he's got a lead on it, though, which is amazing because tortoises are a force of nature on their own, and they will just go wherever they bleeding well want to go. So there we go. Why don't you take Shelly for walks? Because she's about that big, and I couldn't put a lead on her, and I'm not waiting for 4 hours as she trundles along the road. I'm just not doing it. Also, Shelly is a force of nature, and she will just go wherever she wants. Oh, there's a gutter. Oh, there's a road. Oh, there's a random garden. No. She has the garden. If it's nice, she goes in the garden, and then she, like a little sentry, parades up and down the perimeter fence, going backwards and forwards until she gets tired, and then she goes to sleep under a plant. Ah yes, tortoise is known for their cunning intellect and high speed. Oi, don't knock the speed of a tortoise. You get one of them on a hot day, you put Shelly in the garden, and then you go, right, that's the direction she's facing, that's fine. Come back 5 minutes later, where's she gone? Oh, she's on the other side of the garden. They're quick when they want to be. Not as fast as a rabbit or a cheetah, but they are fast when they want to be. They need to be kept on a leash at all times, as well as 24/7 surveillance. No, but a tortoise table does do wonders for keeping them in check. And by in check, I mean she gets bored and then starts scratching at the corners, and you have to let her out because she's being a nuisance. Don't keep them in a vivarium, though. Never keep a tortoise in a vivarium, because literally the glass doors will drive them insane, because they can't work out that there's a glass wall in front of them, and they will just keep banging against it. At least in a tortoise box, it's wooden panels, and they go, ah, this is a wall. I can't get through this. I will try to find a hole. And then that's it. Or they'll try and climb over it, which also sometimes they succeed with great success. She's never escaped the tortoise box. She has escaped the garden at least once. No, twice. Definitely twice. Once we lost her for a couple of days and she turned up in the neighbour's garden. And once we came out to the front of the house wondering why people were stopping on the street and pointing at the front lawn, only to realise that the tortoise had escaped and she was sunbathing in the middle of the front lawn as all the school children walking past go, look, mommy, a tortoise! Or a turtle. And it's just marvellous. Hey, so a genuine question, what do koalas eat? Eucalyptus leaves. They're well known for eating eucalyptus leaves. They're not very nutritious and they have an awful diet, which is why they get addicted to milk. When they're nursing koalas back to health, they give them milk and then they have to wean them off the milk because they suddenly realize, I've got more energy. And then they get addicted to the energy and they go, no, that's not good for your digestion. So they put them back onto the eucalyptus. Hey, stray girl, welcome. Ours used to try and escape. One time, legged it down the road to romance the neighbour's tortoise. After that, my mum painted our address on its back. On his back. We haven't painted anything on Shelly. We've taken a photograph of the underside of her shell because that's the tortoise fingerprint, and she's microchipped. So if she ever disappears, somebody with a scanner, a vet or something, will be able to scan her and get our address, and she can come home. Leave a koala in a room with a pile of them. They will starve to death because they don't understand that it's... What? They don't understand that the eucalyptus is eucalyptus when it's not on a tree. Because they will eat all of them and run out of eucalyptus and then starve to death. Why am I being... What? Where are we going with this? I'm supposed to be playing this game. Why is it whenever we play any of the hostess clubs, this just literally becomes a just chatting stream?
I like taking the dogs out on walks. You can't walk a cat. Yeah, that's true. My family used to have a dog, so I know what it's like. Walking dogs definitely got its job. Want to know what my dog's name was?
Wanchu.
すごい
What do you guess? Just had a feeling.
私ね
When I was a kid, it was my first pet and I figured I couldn't break it. Wait. Your first pet was a koala? They can just not fathom that their food is their food unless it comes off a tree. They're that stupid. You know, go back a minute. Your first pet was literally a koala? Oh, no, sorry. Okay, I can see what happened. No, sorry, it's because, well, partly because I'm colorblind and the text looks the same. So, not looks the same, but sorry, I go off color more than name sometimes. Sorry, Stray, I thought you were Papa Boris for a moment there. I was thinking, oh, right, okay. That's how Papa Boris knew about the koalas. No, okay, that makes more sense. Oh dear. No, tortoises are actually a lot more difficult to look at, but and you're not just chatting to hostesses. Well, you're a hostess now, are you, Hoodlum?
I may not like it.
Oh, sorry. Back to the game.
I may not like it, but I get tired easily, and my shoulders and lower back get so stiff. Sometimes I can barely move.
Sounds right.
Yeah, so I'm like getting massages before I come to work. There's nothing better than a nice massage. It makes me glad to be alive. But they ain't cheap, you know. I wonder how much I spend on massages every month.
That could give you a massage. That's back to the backer sort of voice.
本当に
Really? That'd be great. What part of my body do you like to massage?
Oh, we're doing this, are we? Okay. Could be. Oh, Mr. Ezio, you're so funny. No. Ah, right. Apparently, we are to
谷村
stir
さんから
at her
そん
legs.
なに見んといてください。谷村さんから
You keep those hands where we can see them, Ezio. We're stirring at her legs. It's fine.
How about your legs? Massaging different parts of your legs and feet can really have an effect.
That's still the wrong voice. Go on, Bennett.
That sounds wonderful. I like getting foot massages,
ごめんなさい。
but they don't allow any touching at the club. Maybe some other time. Yeah, alright.
谷村さん、
Kanamura-san, you're lucky to have the older fizzy tall. Why'd you bring that up all of a sudden? I thought the world would be a friendly place if I were a foot taller. How do you figure that? You think that makes a difference? Of course it does. Being a small girl is a big pain. I'm always stuck with face pressed against some sweaty guy's chest on subways, and I can never find pants that fit.
それでね、
If a genie offered me one wish, I'd definitely wish to be taller. It means that much to you?
はい。
Sure it does. I'd do anything to be taller.
I could give you a ride on my shoulders. Oh, Mr. Ezio, you heard me so. Would you like to order something? This isn't a host club, Hoodlum. I will ask Stray to escort you out. I hear she has a mighty battle axe hidden in the back rooms. Or was it a hammer? Might have been the hammer Nintendo gave her. That's I've terrified myself now. No, I will behave. My axe is big. Wait, what? Never mind. I'm just gonna play this game now.
Yep, this is what hostessing does. It completely derails the entire stream. Yeah, I could give you a ride on my shoulders.
本当に？
I'd love riding on a guy's shoulders. Hey, I know. You can take me shopping on your shoulders, yes, but then you'd hit your face into every door frame. Just a minute. Don't you think that'd be kind of embarrassing for me? And awkward? Oh, I wouldn't be embarrassed at all. It'd be a blast. Oh, what have I got myself into?
ね
You should see my accent 14 is pretty big, and my guy is even bigger. Brave words there, Hoodlum. Brave words. I've seen what Stray can do. He may not be as tall, but she is certainly much mightier. She completely obliterated a dragon in about 2 seconds. As I stood there going, what button do I press? Have you heard anything about any interesting? Oh, it's one of these, right. Anything interesting? Liver reverses brain aging, apparently.
そうなんだ。谷村さん。
Is it difficult being a police officer? Yeah, it was horrible, and the pay's worse. Well, how do you deal with the stress? Gambling, mahjong, horse racing. Of course, sometimes I got even more stressed that way.
そうなんだ。
I'm not so good at dealing with stress either. Play mahjong! We should all play mahjong. I want to play mahjong now. If you love your job like I do, working 6 days a week is pretty stressful. You start getting bent out of shape over the littlest things. Yeah, that ain't good. I love to travel, but since I don't get much time off, I usually spend my free time lazing around the home. The stress just keeps building and building until it feels like I'm going to explode if I don't poke a hole and let the pressure out. Yeah, what happens if you explode? I cry a lot. Sometimes it takes like days for me to finally let out all the steam. Have you tried going to a hot spring? I like hot springs, but they're all so far away. Yeah, there's actually one in Kamurocho. It's a spot called, Yunososo Hot Spring.
そうなん？
Seriously? I had no idea. I'd love to go. You really know a lot about the city, huh? Have fun. Yeah, have fun. It's on packed full of that. Thanks for letting me know. They're open late, so you could even go after work.
そうなんだ。
Really? Maybe I'll swing by tonight. I'm sure it'll melt away all your stress. I will. Thanks, Tanamura-san. You're so considerate. Good place to leave. No, we're leaving. There's no point. Complete healer and tank putting me out of a job.
もう帰るん？
I'm not worried about being put out of a job. Actually, I know it's apparently healer is easy mode, but I don't care. Because I enjoy being a healer. Less stress, and let's face it, I need all as little stress as possible sometimes. To be honest, that's one of my thoughts when I was sourcing out my first start with Final Fantasy is that I always go swordsman. Whatever it is I do, I always go with a swordsman. So I thought, you know what, this time I will be a mage of some description. So I went with white mage because, sure, white mage will always be my favorite class. I must admit, I've not had much experience with the other classes, but white mage is certainly fun. I'm quite enjoying being a white mage, and I've still not unlocked all of the skill sets yet. There's something about a lily or something, and I have not unlocked that gauge. So there's probably plenty of things that I could use on my class that I just haven't yet because I don't know how to actually get, but might not have reached that point of the story, to be honest. Probably haven't reached that point of the story, if I'm honest. I say competent. Stray's an amazing healer. And confirm. I think. certainly didn't die when we were running through the hard dungeons in A Realm Reborn, because I got fed up with waiting for raid parties, and then we like blitzed them in about all of them in an hour or so, and it was amazing. And I got to see all the cutscenes without thinking, I'm holding everyone up. It was good. I enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Guess what? One of my hobbies is snowboarding. I know I don't look like an outdoorsy type. The season's just about over, but I'm sure I'll get one more time. Well, you were complaining you didn't get any time off work. I'm good at snowboarding too. Hello, fellow kids. Right. I should get a phone call. There we are. Hot Pants Pub. What kind of pub's that? Oh, it's Amika from Shine. Nice to hear from you, Amika. What's up? Would you like to go out with me today? You mean on a date? Yeah. I want to learn a little bit more about you. Is that cool? Yeah, of course. Where do you like to meet? Oh, pinging a message there. Oh, hello. Why don't they have you on the graduation band? Oh right, that's the Discord. I'll answer that later. But also, it was a brass band, and I don't play a brass instrument. Well, technically, no, saxophone's made of brass, but it's classified as a woodwind because it uses a reed. So there we go. Millennium Tower, right? Marvelous. Bye. Yeah, I always go swordsman, so I went tank instead, and there's been regrets because of the learning curve. I don't think I could take the stress of being a tank. I find it stressful enough being a healer, and then the tank goes running headlong and then pulls about 50 billion mobs, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I can only heal so much before my mana runs out. I need to get better at my mana management, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing something optimally. Turn on lucid dreaming, and that's that, but most of I then end up just still cutting it very fine at points, which has always confused me, because yes, it's wind, but it's not wood. It's a woodwind because it uses a reed. You know, the saxophone came about because the Adolf Sax, I think his name was Adolf Sax. Oh no! Wanted to see what would happen if he tried to create a brass instrument using a clarinet mouthpiece, and that's pretty much how the saxophone was born. Made of brass, but the sound's generated by a reed vibrating at, I think it's 440 hertz. Healing is actually harder at lower levels because you have less tools to play with. Fair enough. The tank's main job is to pull, yes, but the tank shouldn't be pulling so many mobs that the healer gets overwhelmed. I mean, usually I survive. I just get it's a little stressful, but I survive. Right, where's waifu? Ish. Denny waifu. Hello. What's the matter, saying? You here already? Lucky for you, I'm here early too. Something right? That guy over there in the black jacket. What about him? Name's Kashinaba San. He's one of my regulars at the club. Been requesting me a lot lately. He's kind of a customer I hate. Everything he does is borderline sexual harassment. Want me to go talk to him? Oh, no. I'd rather he didn't see us at all. So, where are you taking me? We are going... I'm tempted... Is Mahjong on the list? No, I don't get to play Mahjong with her, and I'm sad for this. We could hit the hot spring, but also karaoke! I mean, I try not to, but when you have Stray come running along here, pulling loads of enemies with me. Yes, but you've got Stray with you. Just... I don't need a tutorial on what to do with karaoke. Goes and burn it. I was surrounded by like 15 enemies. Oh, you survived. I assume. Whoops. I can't wait for you to do the Raplos fight. That'll probably be in about 4 years. Reckon with a bit of practice we should be able to do a 2-man run on that one. Don't know. Probably my favourite fight in the game because of the mechanics. Awesome. Yay, we also got 930. Is this a one-hit wonder or are we actually going to sing a duet with her? Bollocks. Ah, well. Right. Now what do we do? It's more like a Monster Hunter fighting Final Fantasy. I've only ever played a little bit of Monster Hunter. I never really got very far into it. Maybe I should add that to the list. Oh no, hold on. I'm curious now. Oh, no, I know. I've got a Steam Deck. Which Monster Hunter do I actually own? Oh. I can't find out. My Steam Deck's dead. Obviously, I thought I'd played it recently, but I'm guessing I haven't. Right, give me a minute. Wait. Well, while this is booting, I will go and do something else. Maybe back to the hostess club. Now do we continue? Well, this is the nearest, I suppose. Check Steam on PC? I could, but yeah, I'm working on my primary monitor, so I'd have to finagle it so it opens on my secondary monitor, and I can't be bothered switching monitors back and forth. I'll just load it up on my Steam Deck. Thing is, I'm not using my Steam Deck at the moment because I'm working through, Legends of Arceus on my Switch. Apart from that, well, actually, no, I am using my Steam Deck, excuse me. It's kind of easy to just reach down and pick it up from the side of my desk, then going across the room for my Switch. Oh, it's also downloading an update. Marvellous. Also, I spent good money on this Steam Deck. I want to make use of it. So I'm playing a few side scrollers here and there. I was working through the Messenger and then I got sidetracked by a different one for reasons. After the first day, Marvellous.
Thanks for going out with me, Tanamasi. So you saw mode 2? Maybe we can go together. Yeah, seems good.
No, I've forgotten his voice again.
What made you dressed up today?
I look the same as always. There we go. Team Ivory. Should I give her a present?
No.
So what are you saying? You need 3 monitors? Yes, probably, but I don't have the room on my desk for 3 monitors. The only way I could do another monitor is if I have an arm bolted to the wall and a monitor above this one. And it'd probably get in the way of the microphone at that point. So fine. I have 3 monitors at work, though. I've got a monitor, a primary monitor, and then I've got a side monitor in landscape, and then a third monitor in portrait for when I have to go through forum posts or guides trying to figure out what the dickens I'm doing with the server stacks. So, what was I looking up? Oh, Monster Hunter. Right, all games. Monster Hunter begins with M, doesn't it? Mafia 2, Mass Effect, something called McPixel, don't know where I've got that from. Medal of Honor. Actually, Medal of Honor, the remake was actually a really good game. They really dropped the ball with Warfighter, but still. There we go. Monster Hunter World. I think that's what it's called. I can't read the title because the poster's awful. Yes, Monster Hunter World. That's the one I own. It is a thing. Right, I should probably leave that charging as well.
Nani tanomimasu?
You wanna? Oh right. Well, just free. Yeah, I could fit another monitor either. Not that I really use my second monitor anyway, unless I'm watching something and doing stuff, which isn't often. If I'm when I'm waiting for stuff when I'm doing bits and pieces, sometimes I'll put a YouTube video on my second monitor. When I'm streaming like this, obviously I have the game on the primary, and then I have chat and the Oracle and my OBS on the secondary monitor. When I'm working, I'll put, say, a YouTube video on the secondary monitor and crack on with my main. Or if I don't have any work to do, then I'll either put Plex or I'll put YouTube on my main monitor, and then I've got Discord on the second monitor. 2 monitors works for me. Don't know what I'd do with a third monitor. For streaming, it'd be brilliant because I could have an entire monitor dedicated to chat, and then another monitor dedicated to OBS and other bits and pieces. But my current setup kind of works, especially now since I could increase the font size in chat, so that's fine. I can work with my current setup. Or if I'm playing D&D, it's really handy. Fair enough.
Hi.
Chicken in the boost-it! Yay!
すいません。
すいません。
それじゃ
乾杯。楽しんでいってくださいね。はい、どうぞ。
I can have my player sheet up at all times. The times with Discord, which is Discord ready to type. I was about to say you could. Why not have? Oh well, no, hold on. Tablet, they're expensive. Never mind. Also, you can't type, so yeah, fair enough. Well, you can type on a tablet, but it's that stupid on-screen keyboard, which I just hate. To be honest, the most use I get out of my iPad these days, apart from occasional YouTube videos, is music. Fourscore and iReel. iReel for my chord changes, and Fourscore for when I'm playing just traditional sheet music. I also have an Apple Pencil, which is brilliant, because in rehearsals, if the conductor says, well, I need this bit louder, or put a crescendo here, or something, then I can actually put it in. Or when it's a fresh piece, I highlight the start of it so I know what key I'm in, so what sharps or flats I have to play. And then as I go through, I can also highlight where the key changes are, so it suddenly goes from, say, 2 sharp notes to 4 flat notes, and I can highlight it, so as I'm playing through it, I go, I have to change the key now. Don't always manage to remember to change the key, but I'm aware I must change the key. Sorry, I'm going off on a technical rant again. Let's talk to the woman, who is frowning at us. I assume she's upset because I'm talking music rather than actually talking to her. What's wrong? Seem kind of down.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry, I shouldn't be sighing like that around you. You can tell me if you have a problem. I am a cop after all.
あの
Well, you remember Katsuragi, Sam, the guy who we ran into on our date? Oh, yeah, him. Well, he was here again just a little while ago. Sam Nathan? He kept touching my thighs and shoulders and saying crudest things. When I asked him to stop, he said he was paying customer and could do what he wanted.
もう
What do you think I am, some kind of cheap bimbo? Really burns my takoyaki. It's terrible. He comes in almost every day now. It's starting to make me dread coming in. Maybe have a word with the manager? You should just wait and see what happens. Really? Also, hey, Lenny ploppers off. 5. Oh, come on, really? Oh. Oh dear. Right. Oh, what's this? Sorry, give me one moment. Right. Up. Sorry, give me a minute. Work-related stuff. There we go. That's sorted. What was I doing? Oh, right. Yes. Just blame DNS. It's always DNS. You're not too far off that point, actually, Lenny. It's to do with the cluster, the firewalls and stuff. It's all a bit of a mess, really, at the moment. A system that works perfectly well on site, which should be accessible off-site, isn't accessible. It's like sort of half accessible off-site. You can get to the cloud interface, but you can't get to the proxy tunnels aren't in place, and there's a lot of headache-inducing stuff around there. Anyway, I do believe that I need to set a timer going, and I also need to try and remember
what the voice was.
So, let's continue, shall we? Why don't you just wait and see what happens? If it gets worse, you can tell me, and then I'll hit them in the head with a baseball bat.
ありがとう。
Thanks! That makes me feel a whole lot better. I'm so glad to have met you. You sure you don't mind talking to me about this? Or to you? Or perhaps that pesky Batman? I don't mind. Not in the slightest. Ah, thank you, Tiddlywinks-chan. By the way, what happened with that blog of yours? Is somebody still giving you trouble?
ええ。
I've been deleting the nasty comments and deleting their faces. But it was seriously like a game of whack-a-mole. If only Kiryu-chan was here to help me. But I haven't seen him since he went to look after that orphanage. I finally gave up and turned the cameras off altogether. Oh, you did? Oh, that's a shame. Yes, I was starting to bother the regulars as well. I can't possibly have had that. I never thought this kind of thing would have happened when I started my blog. It's just so sad. I didn't do anything wrong, but it feels like I failed somehow. On the other hand, however, it's been a bit of a relief.
Huh?
What do you mean?
あの
It's pretty stressful reading hateful comments every day.
ー、
Maybe I should have quit blogging altogether. Yeebidoop, yeebidoop, yeebidoop. Oh, now, what am I going to do with this reply? That is a question entirely. No. You're really just going to run away from the problem? You'd be playing right into their hands. I know, but you should fight back. Keep blogging and show them just that you won't bend. Like Romi-chan did over that couch for Kiryu-chan. Not that I would know anything of what my dear Romi-chan ever got up to. Of course not. You're right. I should bend over for Kiryu-chan. I mean, I was about to just give up to the old jerk who's been cussing me out all of this grief. Kiryu-chan is the answer. Well, now I won't. I will go to the orphanage and I will find Kiryu-chan and then challenge him to a fight with a cricket bat versus a sword. And then a baseball bat will hit me in the face and I will be, oh, Kiryu-chan. Why didn't you hit me with the cricket bat? That's the spirit. All right then. I feel a lot better already. Thank you.
そういえば
No, Majima-san. It always feels like I'm always complaining to you. Really bad. Hostesses aren't supposed to be shoving their baggage on customers, unless it is around the chest region.
ごめんなさい。
I suppose it is supposed to be helping you forget your problems. I'm sorry, Tiddlywinks. Oh, don't worry about it, Goro-chan. You don't need to worry about me.
そんなん言われたら
What I'm talking about. You're so kind and understanding, just like Kiryu-chan. But I can't help lying it all out for you. Actually, I think you're the only customer I've ever spoken to about my private life. Yes, you should spread it all out for Kiryu-chan, and of course I'm flattened, Garo-chan.
ね
Okay with me asking you for advice? Don't know if I can keep working here without your support. I have no idea what I'm going to do now. But the timer is up, so there we go. We no longer have Majima for 5 minutes. But I do miss doing the Majima voice. I really do enjoy it when I was playing as him. What am I doing? Maybe you should quit being a hostess. Maybe you should quit being a hostess. Then all these problems would go away.
そうですね
Thought about that, but I can't let things end this way. Okay, then don't push yourself too hard. I know. That's why I need you. I need a shoulder to lean on. Unless you mind, that is. Nah, I get it. You're a real kind man. Thanks, Tanemura-san.
谷村さん
What part of your body do you wash first when you take a bath? What kind of question is that? I don't really have a set order. It depends on how I feel that day, I suppose.
ふーん
Really? I wash the same part every time. That's so. Then when do you wash first? Why don't you try guessing? Oh, it's one of these, is it? Okay.
そんなに見んといてください
5, 10, 15? Oh, right. Stare at her eyes or mouth. Oh, okay then.
そんなに見んといてくださいそんなに見んといてくださいそんなに見んといてください
Your face?
当たり
Got it. I guess you know me pretty well. It's always pretty easy. Oh, you. You're so dang honest. I always make sure to wash off my makeup before I go in the tap. Fair enough. Fair point. Fair point. No, we won't continue because we need to unlock the next part of the gauge.
もう帰ろう
Can't remember if that requires a date. It doesn't. Okay. I think. Tell you what, we're at 15 hearts. We'll go and do the other last.
今日もありがとう
Yeah, give me a minute. I think I had a little too much to drink today. I just love to party so much I got carried away. Don't you follow my footsteps. Drink responsibly. I'll drink to that. That's because you drink so much. No, wait, no. Wait, what? Because you beg for drink so much. Okay. Cool. Right, let's go up towards the Millennium Tower. I can't remember if the second date is after we've got... Never mind. Right, chat, while we go through this, what should we do? Should we go to the hot springs or should we do another round of karaoke? Because trying to run a democracy in this chat seems to be a losing effort, whoever shouts the answer first gets their wish. You have until we get to the Millennium Tower. And if not, I'll probably just default to the karaoke again. Karaoke. Hoodlum has called it. We will do karaoke. How is the level 2 less painful than the other one? Oh, actually, technically it'd be more painful, but no, whatever. There we go. Oh, give me a minute. Good morning, Natsuki-chan. Oh. Nothing. Good morning, Natsuki-chan. Oh, hello, Himika-san. You're on a date? Hope your girls like you must be very busy every day. Come on. I'm not that popular. You're practically an idol at the club, Himika-san. You might want to be a bit more discreet when you're on dates with regulars, so the regulars don't get jealous. What is wrong with your face? It looks like it's melting. Well, I'll see you later. A bad air that I really don't like. Tell me that way. I'm sure Ski-chan doesn't mean anything bad. You sure? Yeah, I think so. So, where you taking me today? Karaoke, I do believe. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Right, sorry. That's the game. Request top 10? Alright, okay. That's neat, I suppose. Don't think I've ever been in there. Drops. Again! Okay, let's see if we can do better than 9:30. I doubt it. Always amazes me how the dress inside the karaoke bar is so much different than what I saw them in on the street. It's like they've nipped off to the ladies and got changed in the middle of the date. Twice. Hey! Yay! 10 more points. Give me a minute. I don't know. Yep. No using! I would, but the game won't let me. Sorry, give me a minute. Yep. Are we on percentage of completion now? I don't know. We'll have to go to the hideout and find out. Are we going to the club? I can't remember. I probably should have read that dialogue, actually. Okay.
Guys will take me out today. Want to head into the club for some drinks?
Well, we're not finding out the completion percentage just yet.
Had fun on our date. Ever since you got mad at me in that email begging me not to drink too much, I tried to cut back on the alcohol.
Really?
I think I had a little drink today.
Don't go overboard. Yes, the free stuff, please. The chicken in the brewski.
Just left
The chicken in the brewski.
Maybe I can steal a bite of yours. How about the other then?
So, Tail Kev, welcome. Can't remember if I said that already.
はいどうぞ。ね
Eating liver reverses brain aging. And smoke mackerel gives you great hair.
どうしたんだ。
Ring, seen this.
え、谷村さん。
Tanomura-san, I just don't know what to do.
Call the police.
What's going on? That catching a beginning bonga ding dong ding ding ding. I bet from you again. I've been getting dozens of phone calls every day. When I answer, there's nobody there. And somebody keeps knocking on my apartment door at door.
Well, when you answer the phone, have you tried saying, "Good evening, Buckingham Palace. How can I help you?"
I'm walking around the city. I swear there's somebody watching me.
私ね。
It's terrifying. What shall I do?
You think it's kissing a bear?
I think so, but I don't have any proof. This is so scary.
それじゃ。
Kissing a bear been coming to the club lately?
No, he stopped coming around about the time the phone call started up.
Let's see.
それじゃ。
Let me handle this. I can handle a stalker or two.
本当に？
Really? But how?
Trust me. There are lots of ways to investigate something like this.
Well, yeah, but
ね
I don't want you doing anything dangerous. If anything happened to you,
Yeah, don't worry, Toots. I'll be fine. Don't look so sick.
okay.
He recovered quickly.
I'm a little parched. Can we order some white champagne?
Oh, fine.
え。嬉しい。
Poor wallet. How did that only give me 3/4 of a heart?
すいません。
Or even half a heart? Might have been half a heart. I feel...
Doesn't
I'm sad now. Right.
I've been killing my dad and going back to Osaka.
You say as the waiter is there serving the table.
Wait. Seriously?
はい。
Yeah, Kamurocho's a scary place. My mother was madder than a cat in heat when I told her I was moving here. She said it was a terrible place. Not the kind of place a girl like me should be making a living. Especially with all those things with the Millennium Tower blowing up, and then the stuff with the man beating up people in the streets, and then the Yakuza set of war, and not too long ago they took over the baseball cages. What do I do, Tiddlywink Sam?
My name's Danamora.
Yeah, I see. Anyway, I'm sure the Millennium Tower won't blow up anytime soon. I mean, we're halfway through the game and nothing's blown up yet.
ふう。
I thought she was overreacting, but now I know what she meant.
谷村さん。
What do you think I should do?
Wouldn't you regret it if you left now?
Wouldn't you regret it if you left now? Yeah, I think I would. I'm used to life in Cameron Roadshow. There are nice things here too. If I went back to Osaka now, I'd miss you. That's one thing I definitely regret.
それじゃ。
And it's settled. You're staying. Just call me if you need anything.
わかりました。
Thank you kindly, Tanomura-san. I was so close to going back to Osaka.
あ
Eh, no problem.
あ、あのさ。
You should take some time off from the club and go on a trip. You need the break.
そうですね。
Maybe. I've been working for a year straight and I've got some money saved up. Vacation might be nice.
あ
It's a good idea.
Where should I go? What would you recommend, Tanomura-san? Have you tried England?
Actually, she likes hot. Oh, never mind. Apparently, if you've never been, I'd go to Korea.
そうだね。
If you've never been, huh? I'd go to Korea.
Food's great. They have a lot of spas there
うー
too.
ん。
Korea, huh? That's not a bad idea. But I don't speak a word of Korean. I'd be lonely there all by myself.
それじゃ。
Well, why don't I go with you for an interpreter?
え？
What?
You speak Korean? And Chinese.
すごい。
A trip with you would be lots of fun. Can we get some time off from work?
Yes, I too am multilingual. I can speak English, Scottish, and Northern Irish. Helps that they all speak English anyway, but whatever. I can speak American also, to varying degrees. I sort of lose track when they mention big whoppers and donuts. I am unaware of what these things are. I assume that they are part of the banking system and highly technical, very advanced features of US economic standards. But I am willing to learn. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. Let's talk to the waifu.
A trip like you, that could be fun. Can you get time off from work? Yeah, that's the prep. No, I don't have any vacation days left. That's okay. Thanks for the offer.
Ezio is confused by Burger King. He is a king of the kingdom of Burger. I have never heard of this kingdom. Where are you king of? Where is your mighty kingdom? And how do I find it? I wish to become a lord in your court, dear sir. But all I get is directions to a place that sells the hamburger. What is this strange thing of meat and bun? It is like a cooked sandwich without toast. I do not understand it. I do not understand it at all. You, Burger King! By sneaking, I shall hire the most notorious snack available. And then ask her not to strangle.
You know I have a brother. Wait. You know my brother had a baby last year?
Snake! 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 Well, Ekans! Ekans! Which is snake spelled backwards, apparently. Ekans! I see an Ekans. I see a Mr. Worm. I see the snake. The snake of Pokemon. Before it evolves into a cobra and then it will murder you. But anyway. Even Tanemura agrees.
Oh, yeah? I saw my niece for the first time in a while when I went to Osaka for New Year's. She's so cute.
それでね。
I never wanted to get married. I thought I'd be fine by myself, but now I think I want to have a baby. Maternal instincts are kicking in.
そうですね。
As much as I hate to admit it, that might be the case. I'd want a boy and a girl. What about you? Ever thought about getting hitched?
そうだね。
Yeah, not really. Yes, I guess I'd like to settle down and raise a family someday.
二村さん。
Can I ask you something super embarrassing? Yeah, go for it. Do you think I could ever be your wife?
Well, we've been on... Maybe? You are nice, I suppose. I do love the accent. Anyway, let's just worry about Kenoshibaru. That's a smooth tiddlywinks, smooth.
No, let's just worry about Kenoshibaru for now.
そうですね。
Yeah, okay. I wish everyone would just go back to normal. It's alright. I'm here for you. Alright. But you gotta promise me you'll answer my question when this whole Kenoshibaru thing's over.
ああ、
Yeah, alright. This might be a good place to leave.
Yep, it is, because we are at max hearts and we don't have to talk to this woman ever again, which is kind of sad, but in fairness, we have other things to do. And many more women to
また
talk
来てく
to.
ださいね。
Be back soon, okay? Yeah, alright.
Yay, business card. Oh. 57,000? Oof. I'm gonna have to start selling things. I'm gonna have to play more mahjong.
大好き。
Wait a minute, don't I have a sub story that I need to do that I can get 3 million yen? Good lord, does this mean I have to do the story?
Dun dun dun! I just saw a couple heading off on their vacation, rolling their suitcases behind them. I want to go on vacation. I want to go to a barbecue. I want to enjoy the great outdoors. I think my stress is starting to build up. Can you tell? Take me on holiday, tiddlywinks.
Good question. What do we reply with? Do you want to go on a trip with me sometime? I don't have any holidays left, but I'm sure we could avoid it. Come up with something. Right, now what do we do? Oh yes, I was going to get money. No, I was going to do... yeah, story, fine, we can... Oh no, oh no, oh, we have a lot of hostesses to go through. We have a lot of hostesses. Right, okay, never mind, we're going to save the game. Danny?
Good morning, see?
Little surprise. Is everything okay?
He was just at the club. Hey, he's gone really drunk and tore the place apart.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but I was so scared. Maybe I should quit this job after all.
You should take the rest of the day off.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just talking to you makes me feel better.
I'm here whenever you need.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh. I should have probably read that, but instead we're going to go and talk to these two guys, apparently. Hey, isn't he the one who's always girls in trouble? Went into the alley with Natsuki.
Natsuki?
That can't be. He got scattered over Kamurocho about 2 games ago. Wonder what's there to do. Oh, how should I know? I'm too busy with my cigarette. I love the taste of nicotine in the morning, boy. Oh, it's the melty face woman. This is getting out of hand. Police will get involved with this up.
You're almost done. You just have to keep it up a little longer, Kronk. Mickey's sales will soon plummet, and then I will be the queen of the Aztecs. I mean of Shine. It's just a matter of time. Just time, Kronk, before we rule all of Japan as I am the Empress.
He's so right, you crazy woman.
So that's what's going on.
What the hell are you?
Aren't you one of the Mickey's customers, Kronk? Quick, shoot him in the face with a crossbow.
You two have been waiting to give it a girl's trouble for her, huh?
It's none of your business. Kronk, get to the crossbow. Why haven't you got the crossbow?
It is my business. I'm a cop. I won't stand by and do nothing while I see someone being harassed like this.
Well, seriously? Kronk, why haven't you got the crossbow?
Yeah, huh? Well, buddy, I'm gonna make you take an early retirement with this guy. I forgot the crossbow. Dang it! Oh no! Kamurocho man wishes to fight without a crossbow. That was fun, wasn't it, children? Right. Yeah. You gonna come back to the station with me?
Yeah, Kronk, what was wrong?
That Kamurocho man's getting into dastardly hijinks again. Yes, he is.
Morrissey?
Mika, I thought you'd get home.
I was about to when I heard something. Natsuki chan, thank you.
I shouldn't have. What's that?
What's going on? Mickey Nadsky was working with Ken Shabao to try and make with the club. Is that true? What's he saying? Hi! Oh, shut up! You don't get it. You just smile and your customers line up. I tried turning you into a llama, dang it, but you poured it into a cactus and it turned into a shape instead. It was a very pretty shape, but you still destroyed my plan. So I was going to have this dude beat you up, but then he didn't. And then I tried to get you fired, but he wouldn't. And I am the Great Witch. What? That pisses me off. Don't you see? Don't you see? I am the true queen of the Aztecs. Mickey, I wouldn't be too worried about this crazy woman. You got no right to say that. Even if you are crazy. You got no idea how hard I work to get my customers. What? I stay up late, send hundreds of emails just so I can get a few more requests. It's no easier for me than it is for you. If you think I'm doing better than you, try harder. Beat me fair and square. We'll see who the best hostess really is. How did this all get turned around on me? This is so lame, Kronk. Where is that crossbow? Well said, Mickey. I'm gonna say, you don't need my help. You did that all by yourself. That's not true. You gave me the courage I needed. If you think so. Yeah. I'm tired after all the drama. I don't think I've got the energy to make it all the way home. You mind if we go someplace together? Yeah, just wait a minute. Don't mind, do you? And so they went to a love hotel for a couple of hours, and nothing untoward happened in the slightest. Thanks. But you gonna stay at the club? Of course. You can come and see my smiling face anytime. Yeah, it's the spirit.
大好き
I love you. I am very tempted to go and play some more Mahjong just to make up some more money. But first, I could also go and get the 3 million yen from the sub-story, and that would probably work out better. Oh, we've leveled up as well. That's nice. Only 2 more for me to sure. Increases the difficulty of executing essence of arresting. I've still yet to do that. What do I do for that? Nope. Use an opening to handcuff your enemy. Puts weaker enemies out of business with 1 shot. Nah, near unconscious or writhing enemies. Nice. I was saying, it was amazing. You're the nicest person I know. I'm so glad I met you. Thanks for always giving me a helping hand. I hope you stay by my side from now on, ever and ever. You're greatest. You're the greatest. Aww. And if only hostess clubs really worked out like that. Anyway, we should probably go and save the game. What time? Okay. Oh, we've got plenty of time. Right. How much money do I have? And is 3 million yen really enough for what I have planned? You seem like a man who enjoys the Carry On films, and you are not mistaken, dear chat. I am a man who enjoys the Carry On films. Oh, hello. Hey, we finally did it. Stampede King, knock over 100 people as you pass by. Nice, we're a monster.
Thank you for your hard work, Senator-san. We would like to offer you this reward as a token of our appreciation for the incident you've resolved. Thank you very much.
I got a cold pack. Nice.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you for your help.
That wasn't the completion, was it? No. I'll get there eventually. Oh, wait a minute. What about another cold pack? Cold pack?
Thank you, hard work, Senator-san. So far, you've resolved 17 incidents. Every 5 you managed to take care of, I'll give you something to thank you.
Right?
Thank you again for your continued cooperation.
Okay, right. So I basically just have to keep resolving the scanner missions until I reach the end. Right. What's that doing? I'm gonna do the story. Do I play Mahjong instead? No, we'll do the story. I'm tempted to play Mahjong. I really want to play Mahjong, but what does that mean for the list? That means not a lot, to be honest. For that, it's literally just the scanner missions. But it doesn't give me any sort of details on the scanner missions. It just says do the scanner missions and then talk to the dude, and then we figure it out. In terms of completion, though, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've done 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left to do. Fun. Oh, hello. Disturbance reported at an undead West Taihei Boulevard. East. No, west. There we go. Oh. You'd think it'd give you some info at least. You'd think, but no. Dude! Never mind. I really should get Essence of Arresting at some point, but... Them support on East Tie. Oh, there we go. You're the one who's causing trouble. Give it a rest already.
You, I'm gonna crunch you for butt anyway, you don't belong. Oh no! Camarocho man! Oops.
I'm not getting Essence of Arresting with this dude. Nice. Yeah, okay, I need the free money. You need to complete 22 incidents for the completion point of the reward. I've done 17, so okay, cool. Right, let's go and do the story. This is new. I hate when controllers do that.
When you park the company car? I can't remember. All I know is that it was near a stairway leading up. Stairway leading up? There's 5 of those in here. Can't you remember the general area where we parked? Alright, maybe it'll come to me. This is exactly why our salaries are slumping.
They do keep coming, by the way. You just can either do them for easy money or just ignore them. Oh, I'm going to keep doing them for easy money. It's me. Do you expect me to ignore the easy money? Also, I cannot remember where this key is. Right, the game's not going to tell me where the car is, so I'm literally going to have to run around and try and find the bleed. Never mind. Keep it. Is it literally the first... No, I was about to say, is this literally the first car I've come across? I can't remember what she described the car as. A black car, maybe?
Hey, what you doing to my ride?
No, nothing.
There's been a string of break-ins around these past few days. I bet it was you!
Trust me, it's not. Besides, do I look like I'm desperate enough to break into a bucket like this?
This ain't no bucket. This is vintage, dang it! It is its own sort of charm. You know what? Forget it. You just earned yourself an ass kicking.
You have to sound like someone from Beatles and Pet. I've never seen it, so I don't know if I do or not. Oh, good, he's a hugger. Hail, real fun, welcome. Ah, that doesn't work. Hey, there we go. It's Geordie, so yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. How did you get out of your handcuffs? Also, I'm with the Tokyo PD. Probably should have mentioned that sooner.
What the hell? You mean I just beat a fight with a cap?
Yep, but it was partly my fault, so don't worry, I won't tell if you won't.
It's a relief. We'll see around it. Hopefully not soon.
Or Newcastle to the people outside of the UK, fair enough. Right, the money's not in the back of that trunk. I assume there are many, many others. Actually, I can only assume that they're all the cars that... Hello, pretty lady with the scooter and the tights. I mean, onwards to find the trunk with the money stashed in it. This says XOXO.
What?
Yeah, also. Get the other away from my cat.
Yeah, sorry. Thought it was my friends.
Yeah, this ain't no custom job. You're the only one to try and get again. I wear the letter and go draw your putting a bomb under my exhaust pipe. You're out.
No, I don't even understand a word you're saying. Could you speak Japanese for a moment?
Jumpy, slam.
Got that bit. Oh, hello. Yay, new move. Black car? Yeah. I think it's a black car. I can't remember. But they all seem to be facing away from me, so I assume the ones I'm going after are the ones with the boots pointed towards me. Well, let's face it, it's Japan, so technically all the cars should actually be pointing in the same direction. Hey, there we go. It opened. It was a briefcase, just like Yakuza said there was. I got a briefcase. Okay, so I've got to get this briefcase loaded to the brim with yen. 100 million yen, in fact. This is good. All that's left is to figure out how to get in touch with Katsuragi. Yeah, what's the easiest way for a community safety officer to reach the powerful members of the Yakuza? Never thought I'd ask myself that. Let's get back to wherever it is very quickly. I assume it's going to take me back to the hideout. I could be wrong. Never mind. I am wrong, I suspect. Hello, mate waifu. Sorry. Hello? That a Morrissey, right? Yeah, it's me. You are. That's not boy. Let's just cut to the chase. You want info on Katsuragi, don't you? And I'm not talking about the beautiful babe with purple hair. How do you job to know this sort of thing? So, as such, it works only to my benefit to funnel information to you. It's fine, but why should I believe some random caller who could be a total scammer for all I know? Good point, except you don't have anywhere else to turn right now, do you? Yeah, well, not exactly. I will not be happy if RGG announces a new Like a Dragon game at Tokyo Game Show. It is far, far too soon. I'm hoping that they announce either a remake of Dead Souls, like a Dragon Inshin 2, or Judgment Free. I agree it's a bit too soon for a Like a Dragon or another Yakuza game. But we'll see. We'll see. But let's face it, they've got plenty of avenues that they can take the series. They've got, what, 2 spin-offs that they could easily put into use? Oh. Ow. Come to think of it, I have yet to play a PS5 like a Yakuza game yet. Inshin is going to be the first. But anyway, whatever. And that's what I thought. Now, do you hang up, want the information or not? Of course, you could always hang up and be on your way. Nah, let's hear what you gotta say. But that, the only thing is, nothing in life is free. What? You've given me a quote already? Everything has its price, officer. But I'm not interested in your money. I just want to see how good it takes if you are. You'll receive a message from me shortly. Open it up, read it, and follow the instructions. Very self-explanatory. Well, best of luck. Hey, we're not done yet. Beep. Well, dude beeped me. Oh, please tell me I'm not running. Oh, it's the castle. Okay. An informant awaits you where the site can be seen. Get over there on the double. Oh, I'm seriously running around with a briefcase of a lot of money at the moment. Okay then. And of course I put myself at the furthest corner of the map from where I'm trying to go. Or a new Fist of the North Star game? No, that would be Yakuza, would it? That'd just be Fist of the North Star. Oh, actually, while we're passing, we will nip to the hideout because I want to see, or at least answer Kev's question on where are we in terms of the completion. And we can also save. There we go. Difficulty hard. No times difficulty was changed. Continues 19. Might get that to 20 at some point, hopefully. Pedestrians knocked down 100. Weapons broken 100. Distance traveled 100,000 kilometers. 50 heat actions used. 274 times I've been in a street fight. And we're at 68.08% completion. That's a shame, isn't it? I was hoping I'd get the magic number. So close to the nice number. I know. So close. And also, we've been playing this game for 93 hours and 15 minutes, which is a blessing when you consider what we did for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Still creeps me out that they've left those ducks' heads on, but whatever. Right. There we go. Right. So we need to get to the rooftops near the castle place where we did the mountain missions in Yakuza 3. I should also probably empty some of my inventory. I have now emptied some of my inventory. Oh, you've just begun to scratch the surface of the Tears of the Kingdom completion by now. That game was rough. I enjoy completing the Yakuza games more because for all of the nonsense we have to go through, you have these little crowns, and more importantly, they're bloody fun. What a shock! This was annoying, but for every annoying massage thing you have, you get something like karaoke, or darts, or bowling, or the karaoke. In Tears of the Kingdom, it was just a mindless slog through everything. Breath of the Wild completion was fine. It was long, very, very long, but it was fine. Tears of the Kingdom was basically just the exact same thing as Breath of the Wild, and that just turned it into a slog. The depths, they were painful. The depths were painful, but not as painful as getting all of the caves, and certainly not as painful as doing every single Korok seed again, for no apparent reason, apart from, oh well, we can just recycle this mechanic for this game. Tears of the Kingdom probably comes in as my least favourite Zelda game. The story wasn't brilliant, the music wasn't brilliant, the graphics were the same as usual, the gameplay was the same as usual, the completion was painful to the point of lesser. It was just a DLC stretched out with a Bethesda treatment. It was basically, here is the engine, we'll stretch it out really thin. It didn't crash. Nintendo's developers know exactly how to get the game to run smoothly. Apart from a few points where the frame dropped, especially in Kakariko Village, where the frame drop was awful, but we had that in Breath of the Wild with the Kokori Woods, so I can sort of understand that. But in terms of gameplay, it was awful. There are only a few saving points of the story. The story would have worked as a DLC or as an expansion to Breath of the Wild. It did not need to be its own game in its entirety. If they had released it as an expensive DLC, I would have looked more favorably on it than I did with Tears of the King, than I did as a full-blown release. Even the collector's edition was lackluster compared to Breath of the Wild. It is just... I have many feelings about Tears of the Kingdom. Many feelings. I am hoping that Nintendo announce a HD remake of Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, because then I can sit here and sing the praises of the games until the cows come home. But for the moment, I'm even looking forward, shockingly, to the sequel to Link's Awakening, because we get to play, what is it, Zelda, the Something of Wisdom. I can't remember the name of the game, but weirdly enough, all that stuff I was wittering about during Tears of the Kingdom of us, how we should have been playing as Zelda in the cutscenes into the past, rather than just getting cutscenes of us sitting around a table and talking to people, we could have actually experienced that. That would have warranted an entire game in itself, because at least you had the main Link sections, and then the side linear sections of Zelda going through the past, and you could explore the world, and you could see the entire thing, and you could see these characters, you could get to know these characters, instead of them being a one-hit wonder of, oh yes, we were here when we fought the Demon King. I don't care, you have no character, but if I'd at least ran around and met you, and we'd gone on adventures like we did Breath of the Wild style, I probably would have understood you more. It worked in Breath of the Wild. That's the weird thing. It worked in Breath of the Wild with the champions. It didn't work with Tears of the Kingdom, and I think it's just because it was the same cutscene each time. With Breath of the Wild, you sort of got the same cutscene, but you also got it interlaced with seeing Link with the people of the past, and you had the overarching mystery of what was Link's past because you came in 100 years after the events at the start of the game. I can like that. But with Tears of the Kingdom, it needed that thread, and it didn't have it. They should have had Zelda as a mage, running around Hyrule, fixing these issues. Or at least not as running around Hyrule. Admittedly, that would have been a lot of things to do. Just lock her to linear sections. You're in Gerudo Town. You're in Goron Village. You're in Rito Village. You're in wherever. And the Kingdom of the Zora. You're running around as Zelda, you get to see the characters, you get to meet the characters many years in the past, you get to world building, and you get to experience these things, but no! Instead, we just got a cutscene of, I was there eons ago, do the next temple. I was there eons ago, and it's just, Anyway. Echoes of Wisdom. Thank you, chat. Instead, we only have the discs or ROMs of randomized of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. We also have the HD remakes, which I will play on the channel if I ever get round to wiring up my Switch again, which I will probably do when I get round to disassembling my PS4, because I probably don't need it wired in anymore because I've got my PS5, and it's... Anyway, back to the game. Rant on, back to the game. Sorry, YouTube. No, YouTube is fine. YouTube can skip. Sorry, Twitch, because this is live and you have to wait for me to run out of steam before you get to the end of the rant. Anyway, right. The castle is somewhere around here. I found the castle. Now I just need to find a way up to the roof. Hello, what? I found some metal garbage, apparently. Good. Marvellous. Yay. No, I'm waiting for wind. I'm not going to do a whole, I am going to sit here and make a fancy paper mache board and wait for these things to appear before me. I'm just going to wait for Nintendo to finally get their head out their backside and release ports of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker onto the Switch. Excuse me, dear sir. I believe you're stood in front of a castle. You did a sin. Oh, it was the florist. Marvellous. There I am. You the one who called me? No, I don't know anything about a call. My boss just told me to come here and give you this. Here, take it. Thank you. Oh, it is the florist. Oh, give me a minute. For all the trials Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess put me through, I still love The Legend of Zelda. I probably will always love The Legend of Zelda, ever since I first played it on the Wii. Believe it or not, I slept on Zelda for a long time. But Twilight Princess is up there with Fallout 76. It's just one of those games that really sticks to one's soul. It's really just painful because you could see where it could have been brilliant, but it just fell short. I should have probably seen the warning sign with the trailer, to be honest. I mean, look at the trailer for Breath of the Wild. It was amazing. Then you had Tears of the Kingdom, and it was just... Like Crisis. Crisis 2. One of the greatest story trailers I have ever seen. Crisis 3. Didn't help that they killed off Alcatraz. And they didn't even sort of kill off Alcatraz. They sort of used a lackluster blink and you miss it sort of thing in Crisis 2 to say, yeah, Alcatraz is gone. Whereas they could have easily set it up for a sort of Halo clone. And you know what? It would have worked because the gameplay mechanics would have worked brilliantly. And it worked fine with Alcatraz as the silent protagonist because there's a reason why he was the silent protagonist. But whatever! Halo's another one. They bleeding killed because of sheer hubris and nonsense. Oh, well, we're going to have a live services model. 10 years of Halo. Oh, by the way, we've released one story campaign for 50 quid. Now it's over. On a cliffhanger and about 4 hours in. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway. What's this for? I don't know. Maybe you've got a secret in there. Either way, it's yours now. Ladies, ignore the ticking sound or the sound of the hand grenade. Okay, flowers? I don't get it. Wait. Note inside. It says... Bibbidi boopy. No, wait, that's the other side. Well done, Gumshoe. You take after your papa more than I expected. I suppose I'll uphold the end of my bargain. You'll be getting a call from Katsuragi soon. What you do next is up to you. Just see this through and don't waste this chance. Metal Gear Solid was well within the wait, what?
カムロ署の谷村さんですね。
Who's voice acted?
どうして私に連絡を？
あんたと取引がしたい。
取引？
実は今冴島康子を俺が預かっている。警察にはまだ報告していない。あくまで俺が身柄を拘束している状態だ。
なるほど。
あんたが冴島康子を使って柴田組の連中を殺すよう命じていたことは分かっている。もちろん25年前の事件のこともな。あんたはまだ冴島康子が必要なはずだ。違うか？
それで私にどうしろと？
俺は25年前の事件を追っている。事件を担当した谷村という刑事が死んだ理由、それが知りたい。
もしかして息子さんですか？あの刑事さんの。
あんたが取引に応じてくれれば冴島康子の身柄は渡す。どうだ、25年前の真相を俺に教えてくれないか？
条件があります。
条件？
私としても刑事さんであるあなたに迂闊なことは話せない。それに電話ではあなたが冴島康子の身柄を拘束しているという確認もできない。あなたが冴島康子とつながっているという証拠を見せてください。
分かった。1億持っていこう。それでどうだ
？1億？
ああ。あんたが康子さんに要求した1億だ。その金が今俺の手元にある。康子さんが用意したものだ。取引の際その金を持っていく。俺に会うのはその金を確認してからで構わない。それでどうだ
？1億ですか。1階の刑事さんがダミーとして集められる金額じゃない。いいでしょう。お会いしましょう。
明日でどうだ？
構いません。場所は
カムロ町ミレニアムタワーの前で17時。
どうやら頭のいい方のようだ。 一番人通りの多い場所と時間。公衆の面前なら襲われる危険も少ない。いいでしょう。5時、ミレニアムタワー前。先に使いの者に1億を確認させます。それでもいいですか？
構わない。
では明日。
Yep. Metal Gear Solid as well, with spin-off games where you create a character and fight waves of enemies, ruin the game that I'd never recommend. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember the bleeding name of it, but yeah, but it's Konami, and Konami do really stupid things. Though in fairness, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters, they can at least make a sort of card game simulator. So. I still don't like them as a company, but in fairness, at least they can do something. Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5 was fine for me. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1, but I've never finished it. When I finish one of my franchise runs at this point, not Yakuza, because that's going to be a while, when I've either finished running through my trilogy, through Super Mario All-Star, 3D All-Stars, Spyro, or Batman, will probably it's a toss-up between The Witcher, Mass Effect, the Ezio trilogy, or Metal Gear Solid. I've never finished Metal Gear Solid 1, and I've never played any of the other games. The Ezio trilogy I have played, but I've never done 100%. I've never done a full completion run of them, so that's tempting. But also, given my name, do you expect me not to at some point? What else did I say? Spyro, we've done the first game, but that's going to be okay. The other two games seem to be quite fun. And I forgot what the other game I mentioned was already, so there we go. Oh, Witcher. I've played Witcher 1, and that's it. I've never played 2 or 3, and apparently they're very good, and I should probably play them at some point. So we'll get around to them eventually as well. I've played the first chapter of 5, then gave up because confusion on how I do it. Fair enough. I still say wait on The Witcher, though God knows when we'll see Witcher 1 Remake. Well, in fairness, I can sit on it then. I can sit on it until we get The Witcher 1 Remake. Oh, there's also Final Fantasy VII Remake that I need to get through, but I'm sitting on that until they've released all the games, and then we can redo the franchise run. I'll do a replay of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'll do the other games as well here and there. 100% runs, probably not completion runs this time, because I think that was a bit of a mistake, to be honest. I shouldn't have got caught up in the completionist video, but it is what it is. Witcher 3 is very fun. I have 1 and 3. You need tons of help with Gwent, though. That's fine, I have the Oracle to help me. Anyway, right, alright. Well, Minnie gets ready tomorrow at 5 p.m. No, I think I'll go and rest at Homeland till then. There we go. Right, so I didn't even need to go to Homeland, but whatever. Three's amazing, you'll love it, and I forgot about Gwent. I remember a fun dice game in 3, but that's about the extent of it. Sorry, a fun dice game in 1. And the fist fight, which I did because it got me a legendary sword, which I was planning to use in the second game, and I never got around to it. Right, rather than running around Kamurocho with a briefcase, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the taxi and go back up north again. There we go. It's a bit of story done as well. Nice. I never played Gwent to the point a guy died twice as I refused to play for his life. Oh dear. 2 different playthroughs. But fair enough. Back to Homeland. Machan, how did it go? You find the briefcase? Yeah, took me long enough. I sure wish I'd thought of that before to ask Yasuko-san what her girl looked like before she left. Anyway, I got a call from Katsuragi. Not long after that, we set up a meet tomorrow.
Really? You did? Whoa, that's quite a breakthrough. I'm sure he's up to something, though. You better be prepared.
Well, we'll be. In the meantime, you mind holding onto this briefcase for me? That seems like a daft idea, but okay. Let's save the game. Da-da-da. Yeah, that'd be interesting for me because I hated doing that in a Yakuza sub-story. One chance to win mahjong for an idiot. I can't remember if I did that sub-story or not. Maybe that's later on. Right.
Chan, you ready to meet with Katsuragi tomorrow? Could rest here till then.
Yeah, okay. Also, you don't need to voice any characters because everyone is voiced. Oh, that's good. Excuse me. Oh, unfortunately, I've also got the hiccups now, which is annoying. March 9th, the next day. Bells over sand. Well,
Alright, stay on your toes, Mo-chan.
will do. I'm not to chapter 3 yet, so I can only assume that I've still got plenty more that I need to do in chapter 2. Yep. While I'm at it. Never mind. Already got them. There it is. Not mentioned yet, but the possibility of me returning to Japan has also come onto the books recently. In a few years. Literal years, but still. Ooh, cutscene.
お待たせしました。
あんたが桂木。
はい。
How long have you been here? Oh, I need a voice for him.
Since long before you arrived. I wager you saw me in the crowd, but didn't recognize me. That tells me you don't have much of a file on me. A relief, really. Now what will it be? Shall I proceed with the deal?
Yeah. Let's walk and talk.
Here?
Round. Maybe it'll jog your memory, you know? I'm sure you have much to tell.
Really have thought this through, and a moving target is a lot harder to hit.
Yeah, to mention, I thought you'd appreciate a nice long stroll through Dojo Clan turf.
Full of you. And then lead the way, Tanamura-san.
ではそろそろ本題に入りましょう。谷村さん、あなたはお父さんの死の真相が知りたいとそうおっしゃってましたね。
ああ、そうだ。俺の親父の死、あれは25年前の上野義治襲撃事件に関係しているんじゃないのか。
私は回りくどい交渉は好きじゃありません。はっきり言いましょう。違います。
違うだと。今さら何を言ってるんだ。俺は柴田が新井に殺された時現場にいたんだ。あんたと柴田が25年前の事件で繋がっていたことは分かってる。親父はあの事件があんたと柴田の仕組んだものだということに気がつき、そのことが原因で殺されたんだ。そうだろ。
確かに谷村さん、あなたのお父さんはあの襲撃事件に柴田、そして私が関係していたことは突き止めていました。25年前のあの事件は私と柴田が描いた絵です。私はあの日のあの時間、冴島大河が一人で襲撃に来ることを知っていた。
ちょっと待て。確か25年前のあの事件、あんたは被害者の一人だったはずだ。どうして生き残ることができたんだ。
だから知っていたと言ったでしょう。私は事前に冴島がどうやって襲撃してくるかも知っていた。
防弾チョッキか。
ま、そんなところです。私はあらかじめ備えをしていた。だから助かることができた。それまでです。
つまりあんたは柴田と共謀し、自分の組織の幹部を抗争に見せかけて殺させる絵を描いた。自らが死ぬ可能性があるにもかかわらず。
当時私は22歳、柴田さんは30歳。若い2人が縦割りの組織で成り上がるにはそうする必要があったんです。
あんたは事件の後、まんまと上野清和会の若頭に就任。柴田も登場会で直系へと昇格した。あんたたちの計画が成功したというわけか。
ええ、まあそうなります。
やけにあっさり話すんだな。
もうあれから25年が経ちます。今この事実が警察に伝わったところで私が罪に問われることはない。
確かにあんたの罪はもう時効だ。だが極道社会ではそれは通じないだろう。だからあんたは安子さんを使って柴田組の関係者を殺させ、新井に指示して柴田を殺した。そういうことか。
まあそういうことですね。
あくまで自分の犯行ではないというつもりか。まあいい。話を戻そう。25年前、俺の親父はなぜ殺される必要があった。その理由を教えてもらおう。
あなたのお父さん谷村さんは25年前の事件の裏に私と柴田が動いていたことを突き止めた。だがその捜査の過程でもっと大きなものを発見してしまったんです。
それは何なんだ。
不正です。あなたのお父さんは事件の捜査をしていくうちに警察内部の不正の事実を知ってしまったんですよ。
Oh no.
警察内部の不正だと。
25年前の事件、あの事件は警察によって捜査されたものだったんです。冴島大河ではない事件の真犯人を隠すためのね。
真犯人だと。
ええ、そうです。あの事件、冴島大河は襲撃を行った。でも真の犯人は別にもう一人いるんです。
あんたが安子さんに知っていると言った真犯人ってのはそいつのことなんだな。
あなたのお父さんはその真犯人の正体と真犯人を知りながらもそれをもみ消した警察の不正を知ってしまった。だから殺されたんですよ。
誰なんだ親父を殺したやつってのは。その真犯人ってのは。
That was a very well done cutscene. Right.
こんな時間に外を歩いたのは久しぶりだ。
おい答えろ、葛城。
その前に取引です。冴島靖子さんの居場所教えてもらいましょうか。何の真似です？
この1億はくれてやる。だから安子さんのことは見逃してやってくれ。彼女は沖縄へ行った。冴島大河に会うためにな。何がおかしい？彼女の役目はもう終わったはずだ。
もう手遅れなんですよ。冴島靖子もお前も。
You do realize that she's basically gone into the home of the dragon of the Dojima. The dragon of Dojima. I mean, we're screwed, but your men will have to get through Kiryu.
これはどういうことだ？
This looks like it's going to be a massive brawl.
冴島靖子さんは後で始末します。だがまずはあなただ。
桂木貴様
最後に教えてあげますよ。25年前の事件、18人殺した真犯人、あれね。俺なんだよ。
何？桂木まだ話は終わってないぞ。
ああ、そうだ。あなたが通っている故郷って店。あの店のご主人にもついでに消えてもらいますんで。
なんだと？
急いで行かないと殺されちゃいますよ。ご主人も可愛らしい中国人のお嬢さんもね。
貴様！
それじゃ。
おい！俺の親父を殺したのもお前なのか？おい、答えろ！桂木！
さあ、どうだか。
Oh, now that was interesting. Dude!
そこまでだ。
杉内さん。
てめえ早く行け。いつも入り浸ってる店の連中が危ないんだろ。
はい。
お前ら全員捜査一課でまとめて面倒見てやる。覚悟しろ。
Was not expecting that. I was thinking I was going to get into a massive fist fight with all of them. I'm not going to lie. Oh, wait a minute. Guess what? We're getting in a massive fist fight with all of them. I need to get a homeland before the thugs do. How sturdy is this briefcase? Wow. Oh, dude, I can't use my heat actions while I have the briefcase. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hold on.
I saw a heat action I did, don't I? There we go. Oh, I've got the basic brutally smash them over the head with the briefcase mod. I have one heat action. It's going to be a drawn-out fight, isn't it? I might have gotten a little carried away with that one. Yeah. Hello, my dude. What are you doing? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, please don't tell me the game's crashed. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. You mean glitched? A crash means the can't be played until it quits out. Oh, yeah, glitched. Glitched is the word I mean. Thank you, Spawn. Come on. What? There we go. Oh, goody. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. In fairness, dudes, this sucks to be you. Oh, maybe sucks to be me. Oh. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're gonna stop on your head, to be honest. Night night.
Give me my briefcase back, muppet.
Oh, it's not a run. Oh, it is a running.
Gordon Bennett.
Yeah, okay. Aha.
Oh, I lost my ball. Oh dear.
Missed me of a bottle. Oh dear. Alright, let's try and get the other bottle.
Got it. No.
Oh. Right. Got it. Theory. But you have to try harder than that.
Too many good tackles. I think I busted a rib. Funny, because all I did was hit you once with a bottle. Oh dear.
You going somewhere? People really don't give up, do you? It will be fine. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get.
Okay, right, more fighting. Marvelous.
Oh no, I'm wounded, whatever will I do? There we go. And then I just beat you senseless with this briefcase. Problem solved. That it? Bear. This place is crawling with kids ragoons.
There he is!
And that's... I don't have time for this. Oh, I better make a run for it. Oh, right. They're really pulling out all the mechanics, aren't they? Bye. I really don't like this. Oh. What?
This is it. Talk about how to fight.
No scram! Wouldn't want you getting hurt, you know? Hold it right there.
Well, kudos on making it this far.
Think this the homeland farm. Okay. Don't know why I gave him that voice first, but whatever. I know you're after me, so leave these people out of it.
Actually, I'm more interested in this restaurant than the money that... But... Fine, if you want to be a corpse, that's your call.
Ow, my spleen. I could have sworn I pressed that button, but whatever. You know what? Fine. We'll put our training to use. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. Not what I was intending, but okay.
Cha, whatever.
You're real, man. I'm sorry. I can't hug you. Maybe after I catch my breath. Are you okay, my chum? Yeah, I'll be good in a minute. Oh, by the way, somebody here to see you. Huh? Oh, it's the police chief.
American, thank goodness you're safe.
Chief? Oh, cool. Safe. Marvelous. Save. Yep. Yep. Where's Date-san, though? This is a good question. Where is Date-san? I'm sure he'll appear in Kiryu's story.
Where? You mean that someone else killed those 18 men?
Right. Ueno-C were officers. They were taken out by one of their own, Katsuragi.
Then Yusuke Seijima's brother is innocent.
Well, he did carry out the attack, so he's far from innocent.
But there's a big difference in sentencing for murder and attempted murder. Was this Katsuragi also responsible for the killing of your father?
Well, I couldn't get an answer out of him.
I see. Either way, Tanomura-kun, that stunt you pulled had me worried half to death. I got a call from Saguchi-kun in Homicide telling me you were trying to contact the Ueno sailor. So I took it upon myself to search for you before you wound up in danger, which ended up happening anyway.
So that's why you're here.
Tanomura-kun, you must have some inclination as to how dangerous the Ueno Seino clan is right now. Are you even aware of the gravity of the situation?
Well, more or less.
Well, at least the Katsuragi seem to know something about your father's killer. Sounds like progress to me.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it.
Why the long face? You finally have a promising lead.
Something about the Katsuragi said to me is bugging me, though.
What's that?
Police covered up the truth about the massacre in 1985. They knew the real killer was Katsuragi, but they pinned it all on Seijima. Huh?
What?
None of this rings a bell. None of this ring a bell, Chief.
What? No, besides, back then I was low on the totem pole as it gets.
Fair enough.
So that's where the police try. That's why. So were the police trying to protect Katsuragi? If so, why?
Who knows? But they're obviously gonna let the scandal go to the public. He also broke out of jail for the jail, so that's a crime. It is indeed.
I just thought of something. Maybe we could dig something up in the headquarters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Archive room 13 on basement level 3, the so-called forbidden room.
Wait, isn't that the one from Kiwami 2 where Date and Kiryu watched Sayama's final farewell?
Forbidden room?
That's right, also known as the Scandal Graveyard. Yep, it's the same one.
All records the police misconduct over the years supposedly ends up there. Or so the rumor goes.
Interesting. Then we just might have found ourselves something useful.
Yes, or, well, it could simply be a rumor.
It was worth a shot. In fact, I'm all over it.
Now hold your horses, Tanamura-kun. Think about it. Archive 13 is smack dab in the middle of the headquarters. A rookie like you can't just go strolling in there without permission.
I never planned of asking. I mean, we're dealing with someone who can cover up a mass murder. I doubt they'd be able to keep giving me. I doubt they'd be keen on giving me access to the evidence.
Serious about this, March-on? Tanamura-kun, No.
So, are we ready to go?
Wait, we? As in you and me?
Of course, those community safety boys gotta stick together, right?
Set. You're the only one at headquarters who... HQ, maybe... Wait, I've only been at headquarters maybe once or twice.
I probably couldn't find the archive even if I tried. But you know your way around then, don't you, Chief?
What? No, I mean, yes, but be that as it may...
Great, and then I'll be counting on you. I honestly didn't know that this part of the game. Apparently it is.
Okay, let's go. We can get a ride by taxi.
Anything I gotta take care of before I go to HQ?
Yes.
Sorry, but I kinda forgot something. You mind waiting a little bit?
Oh, all right. Just hurry up. I'll be standing right here.
Marvellous, good for you, good sir. Right, laters. What chapter are we on? Chapter 3. Right, we can't do anything until we get to chapter 4, really, so we're gonna save the game. Like saving, exactly. And I will leave future Ezio to figure out what on earth we're going to do. By the way, I can't help but point out that this road we're currently on, where the saving is, this highway sort of thing, yeah, very true to life in Japan. I remember standing on a pavement similar to this, with these same railings, with the flowery stuff in the middle, and looking across the road in probably that direction and going, oh, there's a fleur-de-lis. The scouts are here. It's always stuck out to me in Tokyo. I couldn't tell you where in Tokyo it was, but I remember seeing sort of this same sort of view with the scout building right opposite me. It's surreal for me each time I'm here. That future Ezio was a smart guy. He'll figure it out. Exactly. Unfortunately, present Ezio's a muppet and can't remember whether he's actually saved or not, so he's going to save again. Saving. Save complete. He's also going to quickly check the map. Right, I see no sub-stories. Right, no sub-stories till chapter 4. We've saved the game, and thus we will continue this next time. Sega! Oh! He been bleeding? Well, no, reality obviously hasn't been bleeding through throughout the entire stream, though for some reason my green screen is also on. I think I might need to make some adjustments there. Oh well, I don't know if that was there in the intro, it might have been. Either way, there we go, reality is now fixed. Anyway, as it stands, there we go. All sorted. That is that. So there we go, we have done it, sort of, a bit. We've finally progressed the story. So we've finished a hostess. We still have many more hostesses to go, but for them we need money, which means either playing a lot more Mahjong or not as much Mahjong, which is probably not as much Mahjong, and we'll wait till we get the 3 million yen as part of a sub-story. fair enough. Then we'll burn most of the 3 million yen on the hostesses in order to get us through to yada yada, etc., etc. But anyway, there we have it. We've managed to make some progress. We've got some information. We've done some of the story. We found out Katsuragi was responsible for the shooting 25 years ago, even though he was technically one of the victims. So, sure, Yakuza being Yakuza. We finished more of the completion list. We've got an idea of what we're doing with the police scanner missions. I think we're on to a pretty good one at the moment. I'm very much enjoying the story. But in fairness, I enjoy the story in all these Yakuza games, and to be honest, the completion isn't too egregious in this one. Pool was awful, but we're getting there. We'll have to sober up at some point and do the darts. Other than that, yeah, it's darts and hostessing pretty much tiddlywinks here, and then we'll venture forth and finish the host. After we get to the finale, rather, then we'll move from the finale and we'll get all the gambling stuff done, and that should hopefully bring us to the end of the completion list, but we'll see. Anyway, with that said, with that done, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, we will be right back here on Saturday at 2:30 UK time as we continue our journey into the world of this fantastic game. And hey, if you missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with any of our journey so far, or any of my various rants, you can find all of them uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've traveled through the world of this fantastic game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do, and it always, always does. Now, let us see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forwards. We do. Is there anyone currently on the raid list that we could throw a raid over to? I do not know. Oh, hello. Now, this is not a game I'm going to play on stream, but it's very much one that I'm quite interested in playing. We're going to throw a raid over to Formaganda for the first time in a very long time. So, come on. There we go. Playing Gestalt, Demon Cinder, which is a game on my wish list and a game I really wish to play at some point, so we'll do that. So, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives, thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've traveled through the world of this fantastic game, and most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do, and it always does. And until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. See you all next time. Wrong order.